Hey boys and girls, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Been since the beginning of January, I think it was. But it's been a lot of things going on around here that kept me busy. When we got back from Florida, the wife had a scheduled surgery for her hand. She's got an issue with her thumb that had to have some surgery on it. So I've been helping take care of her during all this time, doing a lot of housework since she didn't have use of her hand. So it's amazing the stuff that she does around the house that I took took advantage of it, I guess, but you just don't realize how much the wife does. So I appreciate everything she does for me, especially now. I know she's a go-getter all the time, and it's been hard keeping her down, but she's getting around pretty good now. Still got her arm in a brace and doing PT, so she's been taking care of herself, and I've been trying to take care of her and take care of the house and the dog too. So, but beyond that, it's just been, winter time here in central Ohio. It's hard to believe that a couple weeks ago it was down around zero with negative numbers, wind chills, and today it's 63 degrees. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'm going to take advantage of it when I can. That's why I'm out in the garage right now. But I want to show you another project that has been keeping me kind of busy. My grandson, he wanted a dirt bike, so we did some shopping and bought a used one, of course. He saved all of his money, and we found one that he could afford and needs a little work on it. And I'm a former motorcycle mechanic. I worked on all the Japanese brands for many years ago. So we've got him a Suzuki DRZ 125. Like I say, it needs some TLC. I'll turn this thing here around and show you what we got here. So hang on just a second. All right, so here we are in the garage. Of course, I've got a motorcycle lift here that I've had for many years. It has saved my back many times. But here's his bike. It's kind of tore down right now. Right now we're working on the rear wheel. Had a lot of loose spokes on here. And the spokes were I wasn't able to tighten them down. The spokes have gotten rusty on the inside and underneath the tire, and so what I've been doing is I've been taking about four of the spoke nipples off at a time. I could loosen them, I just couldn't get them any tighter because the nipples were all rusted. The threads were rusted on the inside, so we had to take the tire off. I loosened, like I say, about 4 nipples at a time, take them out, and some of them didn't want to come loose, but with a little bit of ingenuity we got them loose. But then I put them in. Let me rotate over here. I've got this little bin here that I got a Vapo Rust in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I got about 4 of the spoke nipples in there right now soaking. I'll be taking those out here pretty soon. But that attacks the rust in there. And then I made this little thing here. I don't know if it's going to zoom in. It's like the inner cable from a bicycle. The metal cable. Put some shrink tube on it down here. I put it in my Dremel, and then I put it up inside that spoke nipple from the bottom side, and just turn on the Dremel, and that helps clean up the threads on the inside of that nipple. It's been working really good. Then I oil it up, put some oil on there, and put it back on the spoke, and they tighten up just fine. So I'm about halfway through the rim right now. So we've got that done. Cleaned up his chain. We're going to pull that off and soak it in some oil. Him and I, my grandson, he's 14, So he's wanting to learn how to do all this. So we adjusted the valves on here, checked the clearance. He bought a manual for it. I told him that's the first thing we got to do, because every bike's a little different. I've worked on all the different brands, but they all have different specifications. So we got to do some wheel bearings on the rear wheel. Those are a little loose, worn. And next we'll be working on the front wheel. So he's fully aware that the money he spent to buy the bike was only part of it. And he gets free labor from me, so it's all good. But that's what I've been doing for a while. Haven't had time to do any knife videos or tool videos, but this is close to a tool video, I guess. But I'll be working on that rim a little bit later this evening, and we'll get back to doing some knives here pretty soon. But things have been a little hectic around here. But like I said, the wife was down for a couple weeks or so, but she's up and running pretty good now. There's still a few things around the house that I can't do, but that's okay. I can take care of those things. I really appreciate everything she does do, and it makes me appreciate it even more now. So anyway, we'll get back to doing some knife stuff. I've got a project in the house that I'm gonna probably add to this video. It's a sheath that I'm gonna clean up. So stay tuned. Take care. All right, back in the house. The project for today is going to be this old timer sheath. I got it on eBay. I think with shipping it cost me $8. It's a very old, used old timer sheath. It will hold my 7OT when it's all done. It's a perfect fit. As you can see, the snap is missing here. I've got the original piece here that goes on there, but the part that held it in place is gone. I do have from an old a kit of snaps from a motorcycle jacket repair set that I had. I've got all the pieces I need to put this back together. I think I can get that in there like that. The metal part there it's covered with rubber, because motorcycle jackets, you don't want them hitting your gas tank. But I think that will work just fine on here. But I've got to clean it up. The snaps are all rusted, so we'll get all those cleaned up first before we attempt all that. But first I'm going to do a cleaning with saddle soap on the sheath here. So let's get that started. And I'm going to use an old toothbrush. They work great for a lot of things. So we'll get this all lathered up here. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned I paid $8 for this with shipping. I think the sheath was $3 on eBay, and then it's like $5 shipping. So shipping was more than the sheath, but I knew it was in solid condition. It was going to be worthwhile cleaning it up. Like I say, it's just missing a snap. No big deal. If the snap set that I have doesn't work, well, we'll figure that out later. But right now, we're just going to spend some time cleaning, because pretty dirty. So, yeah, there's that little cut right there. Maybe I'll trim that off so it doesn't get any worse, but we'll figure that out later. Yeah. Must be some paint or something on there, because yeah, we'll get that, clean that off with the wire wheel here in a little bit. Let's see if I can get this rag down inside there. Yeah, that wiped down, good. Yeah, that's gonna look good. So, now, let's take a look at this snap. Like I said, it was kind of rusty. Some of that rust has come off, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little handy dandy rotary tool here, put in a good wire wheel. See what we can do about cleaning that up a little bit. Some of that rust off there. I'm not gonna be able to get it all off, but we're gonna do our best. Tear up the leather, but Gotta get that clean so the snap will get on there easily. Okay, now put this little tool in here. This is one of them wire wheels that kind of will flare out if you spin it real fast. So put some shrink tube over it and keep it from flaring out, and then I can clean using the tip of it. Get to the top of these rivets here. Looks a little better. Let me get down here on this one. That leather over the top of it. There we go. I want to break it. Down inside here. Okay. The back side of these. Hope you can see that. It's hard doing this on camera. I'm trying to see what I'm doing too. Yeah. Alright. Well, it's better. It's not perfect, but it is better. Some of that soap out of them holes there. Yeah. Now, let's see if we can work on this other part of the snap. That's in pretty sad shape. Let's start with this. Hope you guys can see that. Down inside here. A lot of rust inside there. Yeah. Let's change bits here. See if the wire wheel does better. Yeah, that's better. Well, that's probably as good as I'm going to get it. It's pitted, but I want to use the original one. If possible, I want to use the original snap, because the snaps that are part of this other kit that I have, they're a little, this part's just a tad bit smaller inside diameter, and I'm afraid it's going to be too tight to fit on here. So I'd like to keep that original. We'll keep this part original, and I'll use this to put that pretty sure I can make that work. If not, we'll go a different route, but for right now I think that's my plan. So for now, gotta let it sit and dry, and we'll come back and do the I think I've got beeswax here that I'm going to be using. Yeah, beeswax waterproofer. I've had this for years. I paid $1.99 for it, and it works just fine on this kind of stuff. It's not made specifically for this, but hey, it's what I have. I'm on a budget, and that's how I work. So anyway, we'll come back to this after it's dried, and we'll get her all waxed up and make it look pretty and get the snap on there. So see you on the next one. Hey kids, I'm back. I went ahead and put my beeswax stuff on the sheath, and I didn't want, the video was getting a little long, so I didn't want to spend time showing you how I did that. I just rub it in with my hand. I take a hair dryer and warm it all up, get the leather all warm so it kind of melts into the leather. But here's the finished product. Got the snap on. Went on fairly simply. I took a little bit of mineral oil and put on the inside of the snap here, so that things stay a little lubricated, but help with the rust too. That I used a wire wheel trying to get as much of that off as I could. So, but my old timer Schrade 70T fits perfectly in there. It's an old sheath. I'm not sure of the age of the knife, but it works very well. Snaps very well. I like the rubber cover on the snap head there. That looks nice. Everything turned out really well. The leather is a lot softer now, a little more pliable. But this is the sheath that I was carrying it in. I picked this up at a flea market, I think, and but I'm going to switch over to this one. Carry it for a while, but it turned out really well. It's got some little character marks here in the leather, but snap works really well. So that's a good addition to the knife collection here. But I appreciate everybody listening to me ramble here. I know it's been a while since I did a video, so I got to get back on track here. But this is my latest project. Turned out really well. I like it. And like I say, I paid, well, a total of $8 for this sheath, so I think it turned out really well. Came in looking pretty sad, and now it looks a whole lot better. So again, I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen to me ramble on, and I just appreciate everybody that watches the videos. I appreciate all of the subscribers. So, you know, if you get a chance and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Help me build my channel a little bit. And hope you enjoy watching my videos. I'm going to try and get some more tool videos out here pretty soon. I'm going to rummage through my toolbox, find out how much old stuff I have, and we'll go from there. So everybody have a blessed day, and I hope the rest of your winter is a good one. So we'll catch you on the next video. So take care and be kind.